Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Matt's Market. If it's your first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button for us, join the family. We'd greatly appreciate it. See, we got a few people in here already. What's up, Rick? Whiskey, what's happening, KC? Ernesto, I know it's past your bedtime, but man, I appreciate you tuning in with us, man. Really greatly appreciate it. I was stuck around messing with the lighting, but I think I got everything situated. So we'll be ready to rock and roll here in a second. I think tonight we'll briefly talk about some stocks. The ones we covered yesterday, BBIG, GSAT, AMC, Gamestop. I got AMC pulled up now on the charts, but I'm going to give people a few minutes to hop in here. Looking like a trucker. I got the headset on, man. That's just about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to rock tonight, talk some crypto, break down some stuff, and just chill as always. Hashtag not a new hat. That's what it is, man. What's up, Pantry? We're going to look at BBIG here in a few minutes, man. What's up, West Side? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat, my brother. Nah, not me, man. So, guys, let's break off. We'll hop into some stocks, and then we'll go over to crypto space here in a few, but I wanted to touch base with AMC because today it finally hopped above that 45 level, closed the day at 47.57, up just about a little over 9% today, making some pretty good moves, looking very bullish on the charts, and that's exactly what we're waiting for. We drew that line over here. I think that was last night, and it broke above that 44 level of resistance. And you see what happened when that happened. So it's looking very bullish. Let me make sure I got this turned down a little bit. Sorry about that. So it's looking very bullish right now, guys. You're trading above that 200-day moving average. You got your RSI really breaking out that topper end of the band. So everything's looking pretty hot for AMC. I hope a close above 50 for this Friday wouldn't completely not be out the question. But we'll have to see who shows up tomorrow. This should get some people excited, get some momentum moving back into AMC. I saw the volume was one of the most highly traded stocks on the market again today. So we got the volume back, and you can see what happens when you get volume stepping back into a stock such as AMC. It really gets the ball moving on everything, guys. So very great day on AMC. I hope that track continues tomorrow. You have a lot of strong support at 45. Let's hope we hold that and don't go back to retest it anytime soon. And we continue to make a steady climb above 50 bucks. I'm actually go ahead and pop a line real quick before we hop off of AMC, because I want that line to be there for future reference. 50 bucks is your next pretty major level. You're going to hit some traffic at 48, I'm sorry. Up here at this top, 48.30. So let's pop a line right there too as well. A break above that would easily get you a retest of 50 bucks, guys. So very, very cool if we see that this week. I think I'm pretty sure they got a bunch of call options sitting around the 50 buck range. So we'll see what happens, man. Anything could happen at this point in time in the market. So let's check out Gamestop. Start with the meme stocks, work our way down. Pull up some Gamestop. Let me shoot this out real quick. Let some people know we're in here. Give me 1 second. We're going to do a quick hour live stream tonight, guys. Nothing too serious, but we'll touch base on all the stocks and talk about Solana. We'll talk about ADA, a bunch of stuff we got coming up. So be a good time. So GME, the king of the meme stocks, guys, hit a high of 220, 229 on the day, and finished the day off pretty well, up 4.32% and up 0.80% in the aftermarket hours. That bring it to a total of 5% up on the day. Looking very good. Same as AMC. The meme stocks are really pumping right now. I don't like the fact how they're actually including Robinhood within this meme stock movement, but nonetheless, they're trying to gain that traction, and it's starting to stick. So we're going to talk about Hood here in a few minutes, because there was a reason why it dropped Monday, and the price kind of rebounded today a little bit, but we'll touch base about all that here in a few. But GameStop, nonetheless, looking very good. And, you know, all they can wrap it up to say is, hey, it's actually the Reddit army and you know, Wall Street Bets is still pumping them up and bringing life back into the market for the meme stocks. So you know, it is what it is, man. It's people buying and holding the stock, and that's what's causing everything to roar right back up. You could easily see GameStop start popping back above 230, 240, possibly moving its way back to 250. We've seen it happen before. It could definitely happen again. The game's not over with until the retail army would actually go ahead and leave, and that's not happening right now. Give me 1 second. Let me pop this up. What's up, Jonathan K? Bulldog Trading. Got Mr. Bulldog in the house, man. Good to see you, man. Great to see you. I was just over there listening, going postal on the mic, man. Yes, Pantry, we sure will, man. I'll be touching base on some BBIG, man. We'll definitely get into that here in a minute. So GameStop looking pretty good for the day, along with AMC. Finally getting some move on Mavis, and I really need this to pop because I got some call options coming up, and they're not going to be too profitable for me. That's what you get. I try to play them out as far ahead as I can. I could have went a little bit further, but looks like I'm not going to hit it on these. I got some $20 call options. So hit or miss, hit or miss. But Mavis moving a little bit on the day, up 1.45% on the day. So hopefully it'll continue this little slight uptrend that we have right here, kind of bouncing off this 200-day moving average right here. So that was a very bullish sign, and getting that 14-day moving average popping over that 50-day. Looks like we could be entering some greener days for Mavis for sure. There's still a bunch of talks about them companies buying out their LiDAR detection, which is used for autonomous driving. I'm hoping it's forward. I hope some news would actually break this year about that. But year to date, Mavis is actually up 184%, which is really, really good. If you invested long term in Mavis, you're up almost 200% year to date. And I hope that trend actually continues from this point now into next year, which would put us, sitting significantly higher than what you are right now, especially with a company coming in and buying the technology off of Mavis would absolutely explode the stock. But I'm very happy to see Mavis starting to move back in the right direction, and I'll be keeping a very close eye on it. I've been saying around $12 to 17, 18 bucks is a very good play for Mavis. We'll see where this one ends up stopping next time. But we got some pretty strong tops up there around 16 bucks, and then again at 15.20. So let's see if we can at least get back up to that 15.20 range and see what happens there. Let's pop that line right here. 15.20. Boom, right there. So we'll watch it tomorrow, see what happens. Hopefully we don't head down and have a little bit of a red day, retest that 200-day moving average. But nonetheless, looking very good for the day, guys. I'm very, very excited about it. We had quite a bit of news with Robinhood this week. Let me type up the hood, get that on the screen. So the SEC actually came out and they talked about banning payment for order flows. So that's why Monday you saw Robinhood really take some hard licks, but it bounced up pretty good today, right back to 44.32, almost as high as it was right before the news came out. Nonetheless, Robinhood is going to do whatever they can to keep payment for order flow. They're trying to make changes to really benefit the retail investor, but I really hope they do end up getting away from that, because I feel like it screws the retail investors. So that being said, if that would get banned, that would greatly affect the price of Robinhood, because that's where most of their revenue comes from. A lot comes from crypto, the Dogecoin revenue, and the payment for order flow. I mean, that's where the bulk of their price comes from. So if you see that banned in the next coming month or two, if it does happen, we'll see. We'll have to see. Citadel's involved with that. A lot of big names are involved, and we'll see what the politicians do. But that'd be, we'll have to see. That's going to be very big news coming up for Webull, for all these online platforms that we all trade on today. A lot of it is payment for order flow, such as E-Trade, Webull, Robinhood. Robinhood will be affected greatly by it. They also had news about PayPal coming out, looking into possibly trading stocks and allowing people to buy crypto, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. So that news came out, I think, yesterday. Let's check out PayPal, see what it was doing. Yeah, nothing too major moving on PayPal, but had a really nice green candle right here off the 30-minute chart. PayPal is a great long-term hold, guys. Really is. If you'd have gotten this thing a long time ago, you'd have been sitting pretty nice. But I think it was very cool that PayPal is actually, no talks about Dogecoin yet or ADA, but nonetheless, it's a great sign to see a company of this magnitude actually looking at crypto and possibly looking at letting people trade stocks on the platform itself. So I thought that was some pretty cool information. And, as time moves on and everything progresses, more and more people are going to actually start popping into the crypto space, guys. It's just going to happen. It's inevitable. And very cool to see PayPal, nonetheless, really start to rock into onto the scene and start accepting crypto. What's up, Jason Gregory? How you doing, man? Robert Dean, dude. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Hey, thanks for stopping by Crypto Visions. Greatly appreciate, my man. Greatly appreciate it. All right, so guys, SPRT. Let's hop into that because before we jump into the crypto space, I want to go over SPRT, GSAT, and BBIG. Pantry, if you're still hanging around, I'll touch base on some BBIG for you, man. But GSAT was actually down 13.82%, and man, it just really got beat down from that Monday high. What was the Monday high? I think it was 59. Yep, 59. So this was one that was closely tied to. Give me 1 second. What is this? I'm sorry, guys. My little iPad just froze on me. All right, sorry about that. But no, GSAT really had some volume pumping into it at 59.60, and really starting to bleed off here. Nonetheless, the volume is staying into it, so I do want to keep this one on my radar. Absolutely nasty run up it's having right the past couple days, so some pullback here might give you a good buying opportunity somewhere within the $25 range. So I'll be keeping a close eye on SPRT. Support.com. They actually have talks about implementing some type of crypto space within their system. So that's some very good news in itself. We'll have to see what comes true of that. But extremely high volume on SPRT, and I like to watch the volume stocks accordingly because usually see some pretty good pops coming off of those. So let's see BBIG. See what else we had. Let's go over GSAT first, and then we'll touch base on BBIG, and that is Global Star. So Global Star really got beat down today, down 15%, and they had a bunch of institutions that were saying that news with Apple broke, that it was basically going to use it to have some type of satellite telecommunication, text messaging, and satellite calls. When the two would work together with the iPhone 13, well, a lot of institutions came out today and said, well, it's not compatible, and that's the news that kind of is really hurting Global Star right now. So if they prove them wrong and they come out of here and they swing it, knock it out the park, and say, hey, everything's cool, it's compatible, it works, GSAT would fly off the charts again. It's a really extremely volatile play right now, especially with the news of people saying it's not compatible. And people are reacting to that type of news. So definitely something very closely to watch. But you can see how fast the news for the Apple deal actually just flew it up the charts. I mean, it had a great day Monday. I'd like to see. It might be a long time play. That's why I'm just letting you guys know. It might be drawn out for next couple weeks, maybe a couple months, until they actually figure out how to make those two compatible. But there were talks about the company saying, no, it is compatible. Basically, we'll show you. So, but in the meantime, the FUD came out. The market reacted, and we'll have to wait to see what is actually going on. Sorry, let me catch up with the chat. Neuro, SPRT is kind of tied to Neuro. Yeah, we'll look up some Neuro. I don't know what it did today. Let's check out Neuro. See what happened on that side of the stock market. Down 13%. Yeah, same thing. So if they're closely tied, 14%, about 15% with the aftermarket hours. So really testing that 50 and 200-day moving average. If tomorrow's still red, we're going to move into some real bearish territory. I would hold off on Neuro or SPRT right now, especially with the talks about it not being compatible with the iPhone 13. So just keep down your radars, guys, and make sure you're paying attention to what's going on in the markets. A lot of stuff you can pull up on the little news charts on Webull. If you're not using Webull, I got a link in the description. Make sure to check it out. Pretty good platform for reading charts. That's the one I've been using forever, man, and I love it. So BBIG up 15.44% today. Really rocking. That was the one that we actually called out that actually did something. And very cool. Very cool. If you invested in BBIG by Monday, dude, you're sitting on some pretty decent tendies. We'll see what happens tomorrow with it. I'll be very intrigued to see what happens. But nonetheless, let's see what news they got on BBIG. Give me a second. I want to pop something up right here. Extended. What's up, S Hall? How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna break that down later before I hop into the crypto stuff, but it's volume picking up, a lot of green volume moving in. So I'd be surprised if tomorrow turned out to be a super red day, but we'll have to see what happens with BBIG. A lot of people blamed BBIG run up on the Wall Street bets thing. It seems like every time a stock actually makes some decent moves in the market, they blame it on the Wall Street bets community and the Reddit guys. And, you know, it's just whatever, man. Whatever. They blame an SPRT on Reddit. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Bunch of nonsense, guys. So, let me pop that over here. Let me get my iPad situated. Had to move it over. It was kind of in my way. Matt, may I suggest looking at SPOK? You sure can. A lot of plays you do tell us about turn into some pretty good gold. So let's see what you're rapping about. SPOK up 26.24%. Sitting aftermarket hours, $9.95. Looks pretty good. I don't know if any news popped out about this. I'd like to see what it does tomorrow. You just pop back really fast into bullish territory. I wonder if they had some pretty good news come out about the stock. Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over. Give me a second. I'll pop back over there. Oh, that's what that's about. There's a research company looking to buy them. So usually the company that gets bought has the pretty good run up, and the company that purchases the said company usually goes down. So yeah, they're probably going to end up getting bought out. They had some news break about that. So yeah, definitely watch it. Definitely watch it. Easily pop back up to $11. So I'll put this on my watch list and definitely pay attention to it this week. Very good call out. I did not see that. It did not touch my radar. But that's what this YouTube thing is for. It's for the community. And people find plays. It takes more than one person. So I'm a little under on ZEV. What's your opinion? I had choices to choose ZEV. Give it one run tomorrow. Let me check it out, man. And then we'll touch base on BBIG real quick before we hop into crypto. BBIG. Let's pull up the 15-minute chart. If you don't get no major pop come here shortly, I would fully expect you to hop back around the 6 to 7 range on BBIG. It looks to be consolidating though here. Oh, what was that? What was that? I don't know. That's some pretty good consolidation right now on BBIG. Let's watch it tomorrow, see what happens. You're down a little bit in the aftermarket hour, so we'll see what happens. Oh, it's Rocky Balboa popping up. Must have had a member. Oh, we got Jason Gregory. Hey, dude, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you becoming a member, man. Greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. I forgot I put Rocky up there. What's up, Jen? How you doing? So yeah, on BBIG, we're looking to consolidate right here. I hope this thing continues to run, guys. I really do. I think tomorrow, hopefully it'll be a green day on it. Consolidation favors the bulls. We got the RSI pretty hot right now. Has a little room to heat up. We'll see what happens. But watch out for BBIG tomorrow. It definitely has the volume. Could definitely spike on you pretty quickly. So Zev, Z-E-V, Robert Dean, I'll check that for you, my man. What price point did you get in on, man? What's up, Jay Rogers? How you doing, man? So ZEV up 4.62% on the day. Lightning E Motor Company down a little bit in the aftermarket hours. If you could, man, please tell me what price point you actually got in on this. Looks like you had a little bit of news. I'm kind of iffy on these. I'm sure this is an EV play. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Yeah, it's okay. So I've seen this before, man. I actually thought about investing in this, man. It's electric bus company manufacturer, and they signed a deal with a school bus manufacturer. So I would hold off, man. I would chill out with this. If you got shares, I think it'll treat you pretty well. I don't need price point, but if you kind of give me an idea, I can take a look at it. But I think you'll be sitting fine, man. That's probably what this spike was to $10.50 and bled off since then. Got a super chat coming in from Mr. Jason Gregory. Hey, man, I got a support. Hey, dude, appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for that $5 super chat, man. Greatly helps support the channel. And thank you for becoming a member, man. I got to talk about crypto and ADA twice today at work. I wish I could get paid to talk about crypto and ADA. Oh, wait, I kind of do on here. So that's cool. If you want a cheap stock to play with, look at SONN. Oh, you got in at $10.11. I'd watch it close tomorrow. You had a pretty decent day today of 4.62%. And erased a little bit aftermarket, but once these buses, I don't know how long you're trying to tie up your money in this. If you can, Robert Dean, I might look to average down. I don't know how many shares you actually have, but it might take a little while. That's the thing with these electric vehicle companies. Even though, look, you had great news come out. They signed a deal with a bus manufacturer. They're gonna start pumping out electric buses, which is the future. I would hold it long term. I actually looked at that stock a while back. I don't remember the price I looked at it at, but I'm sure it was probably a lot cheaper than $10, and I never hopped on it. But that's what you get. But good to see it. You know, there's plenty of stocks that I usually come across, and then I'll hear about them later on. And I really need to start taking advantage of that because this is definitely one of them. But nonetheless, dude, I think you'll be fine long term. You kind of bought on the upper end of this run up. I don't know if it was kind of like a little FOMO play you had, or you just really thought it was going to the moon, but it definitely still can, my man. And like I said, if I had this stock right there, especially at $10.11, I would try to average down and just hang tight because I do think Zev is actually going to do some pretty good stuff here in the future, man. Definitely do. All right, SONN. Let's check it out. I didn't check out HUT today yet, OMG, so I don't know what HUT did. Bitcoin's starting to make some little moves. We got it above 47. Ethereum really popping. I was telling my buddy at work today, we might see 37 Ethereum within the next week. I really do think that. I think ADA is going to start popping, start heading back to $3. And guys, if you saw Solana, it's absolutely been doing its thing. But I'm going to keep the crypto here for after these stocks because I want to touch base on everything. But SONN is 69 cents. Elon Musk would be all over that. Up 23% on the day. Wow. I wonder why this thing is moving. I wonder why it's moving. Down a little bit after market hours, but let's check out the volume. Wonder what's going on over here. Let me check my news. SONN stock. Give me a second, guys. It's a biotherapeutic company. It's trading significantly higher Tuesday after the company announced the successful completion of discovery phase of the next preclinical pipeline candidate, SON 1410, whatever that is. Give me a second. Oh, it's a cancer research company. Let me see. So they're still in testing, and they're entering the final stages of testing, and everything seems to be going good. So over the past year, it's been trading within a range of 341 and 55 cents. I would say off of the nice little news you had today, that's going on my radar, definitely. I'm actually going to probably throw something at this. I'll post that in the Discord, but thank you very much. That looks like a pretty decent play, everybody. I'd put SONN on your radar. Fairly cheap, and it's been as high as almost $4 this year, so I might throw a little bit at it. Oh shit, I fell behind. Bought 600 shares of BBIG at 570 this morning. So you up 15%, my man. I must have scrolled past some comments. My bad, guys. Westside, I enjoy your channel. That's funny, man. If you're still in here, Westside, man, sorry I couldn't catch you today, man. I had a lot going on at work, but I'll be tuning in tomorrow, my man. Yeah, definitely OMG. Zev is, in my opinion, a long-term hold. I saw it a while back, beginning of the year, actually. They were talking about the bus manufacturing for EV. It's just, I never jumped on it. I should have, but that's what happens. Things come around and you start seeing them. Let's see this. No rush when you get to crypto. Get crypto so much. Talk about ADA. Reddit possible pullback to 225, 250, and a good time to grab some before it skyrockets. Yeah, we're about to jump into crypto right now, man. Let's bust out the crypto charts. So we got some pretty good plays to look at. BBIG, let's hope that keeps running tomorrow. Right now, I would hang off on GSAT, and I would just stay away from it right now. The volume ain't there. It's just slowly bleeding off. I had big hopes for it this week. Let's pull up some ADA first. We'll talk about some ADA. In a little bit of a downward trend on the 15-minute. Let's check the 30-minute. Same there. Let's look at the almighty 4-hour chart. That's the one I like to look at, and this will show you a pretty big picture right here. This thing has just absolutely been really healthy growth, bouncing off that 50-day moving average. But today, toward the tip top, we actually started to get that 50-day moving average actually start to turn on the 4-hour chart. So while that is starting to concern me a little bit, we'll see what happens, guys. I think tomorrow will be a pretty good day for crypto in general, especially with Ethereum hopping above 3,400. I mean, that's just wow. It's been doing its thing. I really think between now and next week we could possibly see 36 to 37 Ethereum, the way the charts are lining up. Sorry guys, had to get a sip of water. But don't forget, ADA smart contracts are coming out, and there's talks about the bridge between ADA and Ethereum. Lots of cryptos teaming up right now. It's just the way it is right now. I mean, they are teaming up to stay ahead of the rest of the game. We see Solana, I mean, majorly coming. I think it overtook Doge today on market cap. So Solana absolutely doing its thing, mainly in part with the NFT networks. Transaction fees are so cheap. Solana is definitely one to have on your radar. It's a little expensive, but it's doing extremely well actually against the rest of the market right now. So right here on ADA, we called this 247 bounce right here, and it did. We got the bounce, made some pretty good moves, pretty much trying to consolidate, maybe a little bit of a downtrend. If we do hop back in this channel, somewhere between 260 and 250 would be a good pickup point, especially between now and September 12th, which we have the ER20 and the Alonzo update coming, and that could absolutely set Ethereum and ADA off the map. And I really do, guys. I think that's going to happen. I don't think it's buy the hype, sell the news type thing. I think when these two actually pop up on the scene, ADA smart contracts and the Ethereum bridge, these two are going to pick the whole market up. And XRP actually had some pretty good news today too. They are nearing the end of their little long drawn out battle with the government, and hopefully they'll start to get out of this mix pretty soon. Good news from the hearing today, up 5.64%. That's not by coincidence, guys. People are paying very close attention to XRP. You have the XRP army going out there doing research for the company. So pay very close attention to XRP, guys. 130 is a technical breakout for it. Easily shoot it back up to 150. And I really do think in the short term, we're heading back to 130. That is a pretty good percentage on you gain on your play. We hit a high of 124 today. I'm saying all this. I didn't even see this green candle right here. But yes, we are going back to 130 on XRP, and it's coming soon, guys, especially with the great news we got today out the hearing. It's not over with yet, but it's nearing the end. Both parties are filing the necessary paperwork to actually bring this thing to a closure. So we'll see what happens, guys. We will see what happens. All right. Let me answer some questions. On my Webull app, it says under test. For what, Jay? Hut was down a little bit. I still like Hut. Yep, I still do. TA on Litecoin. What's up, God's Gift? How you doing, man? We can look at Litecoin for you. Sorry if you caught me on that little rant, my man. And I see you new to the channel, man. I really hope you consider sticking around and hitting that subscribe button for us, man. It greatly helps support the channel, and I greatly appreciate it, my man. So Litecoin making some pretty good moves, 2.23%. I did not see that today. Litecoin's always a little creeper. It'll tend to move on you. So on the 4-hour chart, the RSI is somewhere in the middle. Not overbought, not oversold. So definitely has some room to go either way right now. You have pretty good support at 165. Let me pop that line right here. 165. You got really strong support, and I'm saying that because you got the 200-day moving average moving to a level of support. So I would say if you could pick up some Litecoin at 165 and get off of it around 172, 173, if you do see a breakout above this 50-day moving average, which is 174. So anywhere between 165 and 174 looks like a pretty solid trade if you're swing trading this thing. But I would look for that breakout over the top, possibly to 180, 182, somewhere within that range. And you know, who knows? If Ethereum keeps going, guys, you could see 35 Ethereum this week. It's very possible. You only 70 something bucks away from that right now, so 60 something actually. But I fully expect Ethereum and ADA right now are actually the biggest plays. XRP would follow with Solana, and I'm saying Solana fourth right now because it's had the massive run up since we talked about it last week. And guys, I didn't go off any news. I looked at the charts. I saw the technical setup that it was actually about to break out, and it went on the run of its life. It went from 70 to what was the high today? Let me check that out real quick. And I don't think Solana is done by any means. I think you'll see significantly higher Solana before it's all said and done this year. The NFTs is what's getting people pumping into it. NFTs are coming back, guys. They really are. They never went away. They just lost a little bit of steam, but the demand for NFTs are going up a lot. So hit a high of 130 before we're coming down to currently sitting at 111. So it's cool. Solana needed some room to cool down. That thing went on a pretty massive run up, guys. So I'll be watching Solana very closely. I still think Ethereum and ADA are the two major plays. And we're still waiting on Bitcoin to actually start breaking out and getting above 50K, get the market a little bit excited again. And that can in turn start affecting Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Dogecoin, all our favorite cryptos. So let me hop back to the chat right now. Yeah, Shiba and Weeble, dude. You know, for a long time I was talking about Shiba, how I wouldn't pick any up. I think I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Shiba, man, just because it made it. Like, it made it through the bull crap. It's still here. It's getting listed on Weeble. It's very, very extremely cheap. And say I hold it for 4 or 5 years, maybe 8 years, and it actually does something one day. I mean, it's been sitting year after year. You know, it's on my radar. Just put it like that. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to buy a lot, but I'll let everybody know when I do end up purchasing some. I'm actually going to get a little bit of Shiba. So I'll keep everybody updated. Yep, thank you very much, Robert Dean. Smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, man. Hey, Skydive, how you doing? What's up, Austin Warren? How you doing, man? Ethereum is about to do its thing, man. It really is. I've been super bullish on Ethereum. I'm one of them guys that still think you're going to see $7,000 to $10,000 Ethereum end of the year. But OMG made a good point again in the Discord tonight. We only got 4 months left, so the year is really ramping, coming to an end. You know, you got a couple months left. I'm still expecting these major moves on crypto, so we'll have to see. But nonetheless, Ethereum is rocking really well right now. Arguably one of the best looking charts out there in the crypto space. So right now you got pretty good resistance at 35.60. I'm fully expecting a retest of 35 right there. So right there, you know, that's a pretty good gain in itself. And I think we'll see this tomorrow, guys. So definitely look to have Ethereum on your radar. I think some point into September, you could be looking at $4,000 Ethereum. It's coming. It's slowly creeping. Just a couple months ago, we're looking at $1,700 Ethereum. Just about a month ago, a little over a month. So definitely have it on your radar. Ethereum's not done, especially with the ADA bridge coming. Look to do some pretty nasty things, I believe. Austin, I see you new to the channel, man. If you could, please subscribe. Hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you stick around, man. Yep, there is talks about it coming to the regular Coinbase OMG, so I'm fully expecting it. Yep, they've been beta testing it, and you know, we'll come around. They'll have it, and it's extremely, extremely cheap. At least your mic was on for that rant. Yes, I'm staying away. I got a note right here. Keep your hand away from the mic, except for like when I'm about to start the stream. But that's it, man. Do you anticipate a pullback, a liquidity grab on Ethereum before it goes? That's a good question, man. I don't, man. I really don't. I think I got Dogecoin up right now. I really don't. I think Ethereum is set to make some pretty major moves with ADA, and I think that's going to raise the whole crypto market. And I think if you get that type of movement going, and then right behind it you get XRP kind of coming out the lawsuit, ready to blow up. I mean, you can get the market. You can definitely get Bitcoin moving in the right direction with that type of news, just with Ethereum and ADA. I don't believe that, man. I'm a little more long than I should be. Well, what price target are you actually in on Ethereum, man? I bought some Shiba because people were saying on Voyager wasn't working, but it was. Nice to have some to forget about. That's how I'm going to treat it, man. That's how I'm going to treat it. Someone pitched me on why NFTs are even worth something. They're basically smart contracts, and this is where I want to bring Bulldog Trading on one night to talk about the metaverse, because there's a lot of great things I believe that's happening in the future, and a lot of people aren't aware of it. And I do believe it has to do a lot with the metaverse. Like there's lots of great ideas that can be used to pitch NFTs, such as, you know, having it as a smart contract, having, you know, where you can have your literal house for sale on a smart contract, and do virtual tours of your house, have the deed on it. There's a lot of great things going on with NFTs, and it's basically digital art. And I do believe everything for our kids and for the future will actually be moving to digital. And I'm all for NFTs. I really am, and I think they are the future. They, like I said, they cooled off for a little while, and now you're starting to see. I'm seeing a lot of people interested in NFTs, and it's just a great thing to see, especially for the crypto space, for Ethereum, for ADA. It's just a great thing overall, and even for Doge, because say Doge and Ethereum actually get their bridge going, a lot of people are going to be coming over from Ethereum to Doge, and then back and forth, and it's just going to cause a lot more traffic, a lot more volume stepping into everything, and it's going to be a great thing for the whole market. Excuse me. Meta, META. Look up the Citraland and all that stuff, and you can dig pretty deep in a wormhole with all that. You got in at 3,333, so you're sitting up pretty nice, man. I don't know how many you bought, but you're sitting up pretty nice. If you're worried about it, you went in a little bit deeper than what you wanted to. I would not dip under 34 then. You could see a little bit of pullback, but dude, you're literally, is today the 1st? Yep. You're 11 days from the ER20 with ADA, and ADA smart contracts coming out. I think the market's getting set up to absolutely rip, man. Just my opinion. We'll see what happens, but I wouldn't go red on it if you're concerned about it like that, man. And just remember, it's never a good idea to invest more than what you have to sit there and stress about. But good luck with it, man. I really do think he'll treat you well. I do think you'll be seeing Ethereum sitting a lot higher than what you're looking at toward the end of the year. So good luck with it, man. I hope you stick around, and let me know if you need anything, man. Hey, you're right, Jen. Yeah, you're definitely 100% right. But there's more to it than just the art side of things. I mean, it's basically you could treat it like a smart contract. So, like, say I go to sell you my house, you could have your whole house as an NFT with the deed, the price, the square footage, all that information on there. And possibly, I think one day you'll be able to do virtual tours inside the house. I mean, you can do that now. Like, if you go on some of these house buying platforms, how you can like click around and move throughout the house to see different areas. They just basically take pictures of the house inside the house, but nonetheless you can go around and view it. I do think those NFTs have a lot of applications that can be used for in the future. And you're right, without power, what good is the computer I'm streaming on right now? It's technology, and you're right, without power it's nothing. I think that would go said for a lot of things though. But I do believe NFTs are going to make some pretty good moves here shortly. We sure best look into extreme update in our power grid if we plan to go all digital. At this time, you still need cash for emergency. Yes, you do. You 100% do. Just for that hurricane, I had to go pull some cash out just to make sure that we had some. But I was more intrigued to use my crypto if I had to. But no, you're right. We do. We see, like, for the freeze last year, Dallas got really messed up. Power grid couldn't handle it. So we definitely need some infrastructure. I'm still keeping close tabs on that. We'll see what happens. But we definitely do need that. Yep, that's what it's all about, Jen. Yes, the art thing is out there, and even like the pet rocks that are going for insane amounts of money. It's just collectors, and collectors will, basic supply and demand. They'll pay it. I mean, you got a lot of people, a lot of money that will waste it for a pet rock, and they'll pay extreme amounts of money for it. That's not me. But they're collectibles, and anything collectible, you get big money into it, it's worth a lot of money. Power grid is power grid is pretty old, OMG. Definitely. They need to make sure they upgrade the power grid in this infrastructure package. What's up, Clown Baby? How you doing, man? How long I've been streaming? Let me see. I'll tell you right now. 54 minutes, man. So on for a little bit, but I'll be here for a little while. Matt, you gonna do a crate challenge? To be quite honest with you, man, I don't know what the crate challenge is. So if you could drop it in the Discord, and but I can 9 times out of 10 tell you right now, I'm not gonna do a crate challenge. I can almost 10 times, 100% guarantee you, I will not be doing a crate challenge. Robert Dean dropping those that knowledge to stay up to date on cryptocurrency and stocks. Hit the notification button for Mass Market. Appreciate you very much, Robert Dean, man. I hope Zev does really well for you. I think it's a long-term hold, man. If you don't want to be tied up in it too long, I would try to average down, get out clean, man. I think you'll be sitting nice, but fantasy football. Nice, dude. I got 2 drafts this week. I got one in Bulldogs, which reminds me, we need to set the one up in our Discord too, man. Speaking of the man, walk up a ladder of milk crates. That almost definitely sounds like something I would not do. I never got into all them little challenges, man. But Ernesto, if you do it, please post the video, man. I would love to get a good laugh out of that, man. walk up some crates and bust your face coming down. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you, man. They come out with some crazy stuff, man. Like we all saw the Tide Pod challenge. What's next, you know? We have better things to do than biff off some crates. Yeah, you're not lying, man. Oh, TikTok banned the milk crate challenge. Bulldog says I'm doing a 50,000 to a million account challenge. Let's try that one, man. I'm all for that one. That's funny. Yeah, but I can almost guarantee you I will not be doing that. So, very cool. After I get off the stream, I'm going to probably go watch some people bust their face open on some milk crates. So, be a good time. So, right now on Doge, we got 27.55. Hitting a pretty good level of support right here at 27.51. We'll see what happens. See if we get a pullback to this 200-day moving average where I keep thinking we're heading. So, I've been holding off, not buying any. Be quite honest with you, Dogecoin is really, to me right now, right this second, is not the play. It's just not the one to be in. I say long term, short term swing trading this thing. It's just, to me, it's not. It's too tight a margin. You're not gonna get the returns you're looking for. I think I'm sticking to right now for ADA and Ethereum are the two major ones to be keeping track of. But that's not to say that I'm just forgetting about Dogecoin at all. It's still my favorite cryptocurrency. I just think I'll be able to get it a little bit cheaper, quite possibly in the next, possibly this week. Might see a bounce back at 26.82, maybe a little bit higher. But let's see what happens on the new day. Hopefully today turns out to be green. We get Bitcoin moving back in the right direction. Yes, Matt is doing the 5K sub challenge. And look, guys, I think crypto is going to rip this year. And I'm fully expecting it to. And, it's going to bring a lot more traffic to the streams. It's been rough for these crypto streamers the past 3 months. I mean, things have been dipping and, people lose interest. And, that's just how it is right now. But that doesn't stop me from coming on here every night talking about some cryptocurrency. And we're already seeing ADA do its pretty thing we've been waiting for. Move from $1 all the way up to $2.97. And I still think it's not done yet. And we got Ethereum trading at 34. Very happy to see that. I'm sitting pretty nice on my Ethereum. I hope y'all are too. Yep, Doge is still going to the moon, man. I fully agree on it. I just don't think it's going to be right this moment. I think the two hot plays right now for me or ADA and Ethereum. And I think once these two start ripping together, they're going to lift the entire market up, man, really get things moving. And hopefully we can start seeing Doge pop back within that 30-35 range and start working its way back up. I'm in that Doge Litecoin at 136. I just looked at Litecoin. I forgot what it was sitting at, man. Let's check it out. 172. Man, you sitting beautiful, man. You were sitting absolutely beautiful on the Litecoin. I never invested really heavily into Litecoin. Like, I bought some a while back just to have fun with it. Made some pretty good money off that last run. But never long-term held Litecoin. See where I'm at in the chat. People been going to the hospital over the crate ladder challenge. Saul says bought 200 yesterday at 27 cents. Awesome, man. You're sitting up already up on that, man. Clown Baby says, super bullish on crypto and all my stocks besides AMC are crypto related right now. Man, you're looking like my portfolio, man. It's all crypto, a little bit of AMC. I still got a little bit. I sold most of mine, man. Bulldog, man, I appreciate you, my brother. Greatly appreciate you, man. Like I said, one of these nights, man, we need to hook up, and I want you to school me on your knowledge of the metaverse, man. I've been digging deep, so I'm gonna have some good talking points for you, my man. But I'm excited about it, man. I really want to learn. I'm looking heavily into the metaverse. I believe that's the future. I believe one day you'll be able to pop on some VR goggles and do your thing, man. So can't wait for that. Matt, will you do an ice bucket challenge when you get to 5K subs? Yeah, I'll do that. Most definitely. I'm going to grind it out. We're going to try for 5K this year. That'll be our goal. If we hit it, great. If not, we'll keep on pushing, man. I'm not... why it's nice to get the subs and, get the views. Really about making the YouTube channels, about helping people better understand the markets. And if we can make some tendies along the way, which we made some pretty good tendies since we started this channel. We were buying AMC cheap. And I know a lot of us made some pretty good money off of AMC, ADA, Dogecoin, Ethereum. So we'll keep it up. Jonathan K says, wish I never would have took profits on ADA. I took a little bit at right above $2 range. It wasn't much. I just had a little bit sitting on Coinbase. And I took a little bit, but I'm still holding the majority of my ADA. I got at $1. So, but the crazy thing is, we knew it was coming. We knew back in February. No, it was back in March. We started talking about the smart contracts coming, and it took a long time. See. I had a $20 investment into Ethereum, and I'm up. I'm up $14. Hey man, nothing wrong with that, dude. Any size tendies you can get is good tendies, man. I also like doing the free. I do all the free stuff off of Coinbase, man. I don't know if they have stuff right now actually on there for free, but I'm gonna go look when I get off because I do them all. So any tendy bag, big or small, dude, that's really cool, man. Like I said, I started streaming. I started trading just to pay for my lunch. I mean, now I'm sitting here talking 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday, talking to all you good people. So never know where it brings you, man. I had a $20 investment on Ethereum, and I'm up. Oh, I just read that. My bad. Yep, I fully think ADA will break that $3 range, man. I think it's coming. I think we'll see it in September, man. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm all for it, dude. On the stream, man. And then I'll clip it, or if we do it on yours, we'll clip it, man. I think that's going to be a cool interview, man. My crypto stocks are BITF, HUT, BTBT, CAN, HVBT. I'm big on HUT, man, and that was because OMG put it on us. Let me see. I didn't even look to see what it did today. Down 5%. 735 was that real technical breakout level on HUT. Let's see where we're at. Right here. Let me pop that line back because we might see a retracement back to that 735 range. If I can get it there. My mouse is like really sensitive. So before we had that real big support at $6.31, we got that breakout through there. And then after that, we broke through that 735, and I'm still holding right now. So I'm just holding tight. I think we'll end up getting, we are testing that 14-day moving average on the 4-hour. RSI kind of coming off of a pretty good run right there. Coming down from 70 all the way to 58. So if Bitcoin continues to take a little bit of a nosedive this week, we could see a retracement possibly back to 735, and that's a pretty major level of support right there because that was the key technical breakout level right here, which brought us all the way up to $8.36. So Definitely keep that on your mind. HUT, I'm pretty sure Riot's down as well. Yeah, definitely, Jason. We talked a few times over there on his channel. I need to get him over here. Riots. Yeah, so all the crypto mining stocks are going to be down today, man. BITF. I don't think I ever looked at that one. Bitfarm. Oh, Bitfarms. I don't know why Boone's Farms just popped into my head with looking up this stock, but $5.89, another cheap one right here. It looks good, man. Chart looks good. You have a little ascending level of support. You're trading in some pretty bullish territory above this 200-day moving average on the 4-hour. I think once Bitcoin starts moving, man, I would be holding this right now if I was you. I'd be holding BITF. I'll look further into it. I'll definitely put that on my watch list, man. Thank you, Robert Dean. Can you do TA on FTM if you have a chance? I sure do, Saul, man. Let's check it out. FTM. Let me see. Made $77 profit last time. I think it's coming back up again. Saul, which one is it? They have a bunch of FTMs, man. Is it this gold one right here? Let me know, man. Let's see real quick. Only one I'm in, not up in, is BITF. It's been trading sideways since I bought in. I don't know what price target you got in at, Clown Baby, but that chart looks pretty good set up, man. I would, if I was holding it, man, I'd hold tight. I think you'll see a pretty good little pop come soon, especially, you know, a lot of people are expecting Bitcoin to hop above 50K. Hopefully it starts happening soon. I mean, everybody's expecting these pretty big numbers on crypto. There's only a couple months left in the year, so. Bunch of videos on Coinbase to earn coins. I think I did most of them. Maybe they're new. Haven't. Yep. There's always. I think they post them every like 2 weeks or something like that. Any new coins that are coming out, they'll definitely put it up there, and I'll end up selling and buying some ADA or whatever. Awesome, man. No, I think it'll treat you well, man, along with HUT. A lot of other, excuse me, a lot of other mining stocks, man, here in the future. What I know about Boone's Farm. A lot. I was 13 years old once. Boone's Farm is good for a hangover. Yeah, you're right, man. Oh, Phantom. I'm sorry, man. I was looking at Phantom. Let me pull it up on my phone, man. A lot of interest in Phantom right now. Currently sitting at 70 cents, down 13% on the day. Yeah, I'm not going to be throwing nothing in it right this second, dude. That thing is coming from 24 cents within the past month. You're pretty much sitting on a pretty good level right there for a bounce point. So if you're in it, I would expect it to bounce somewhere within the 70-75 cent range. and look to continue an uptrend right there. But usually when coins like this rocket off, they usually come back down to earth. You might be able to get a little bit cheaper, man. But there's a lot of hype behind it, man. Let me look up Solana real quick. I think it passed up Dogecoin today at one point. Let me see. Market rank number 8. I think it passed it briefly and then got knocked down underneath it. So Solana making some pretty big moves. A lot in part with the NFTs. People are buying and selling NFTs off of Solana. So that thing had a pretty good run up from $70 when we started talking about it. Hopefully that continues up. That's cool. They used to have an old crystal cinnamon whiskey. I forgot, Aftershock. My dad used to drink that, man, and he would always have some in the cabinet, and we would get into that. Always set up for a good time. So, guys, let's hope for a green day tomorrow, especially with Dogecoin. Let's see it bounce off this 200-day moving average of 27.56. No, I'm sorry, 26.82. It'll probably creep up a little bit more before we actually do end up getting that touch point. But you have a strong level of support at 27.50 right here that we are currently riding. So I'd like to see a bounce to the upside, but Dogecoin is in a bit of a downtrend, and we're just currently waiting for some news in the crypto market to start turning everything around and looking for a signal of a reversal right here. So that's currently what we're waiting on right now. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I had a... I don't know, man. Oh no, Aftershock, I remember that. That was the precursor for, definitely, for Fireball. So guys, hopefully we'll hold Ethereum over 34, actually making some really, really decent moves on Ethereum. Let's keep ADA over 270. That's what I'm really hoping for before we start to really take off. Smart contracts, 11 days away, guys. Be on the lookout for it. It's really going to lift the market. Definitely, guys, look, I'm going to put the alert out now. If you can, look into getting some XRP. Just research it. I think it'd be a very, very good investment coming shortly, guys. I think XRP is set to absolutely explode. And I think you'll be seeing some pretty major moves on XRP. I want to see Bitcoin hold above 50, and the rest will follow its lead. Yeah, man, Bitcoin's going to start moving. It will, man. It was due for a little bit of a pullback, and, you know, that's all we're seeing right now. So I think we crossed 50 the other day. Let me see. Bitcoin. I think we briefly crossed 50 and just got smacked right back down. So I'm fully expecting another retest coming up here shortly. Didn't quite go down to retest that 200-day moving average, which is sitting at 45. So worst case scenario, you got really strong support at 45,870. And I think this will be crossing this before you get a retest of that level of support. Probably get a bounce there and head right back up to 50. So we'll see what happens. Don't know what song that was, man. Is there any liquor company stocks? I'm sure they got a few out there. I never really looked into them, to be quite honest with you. I've never have. So remember your price points, guys. Dogecoin. Definitely look at BBIG for tomorrow. Up 15% on the day. Hopefully it's not done with. It'll continue to run. That performed the best out of the three. SPRT, support.com definitely has some good news with the crypto, but the price is reflecting to the downside right now. So I like this. I think that thing has some pretty good room to bleed off before we actually start taking off again. So just a few things to keep your eye on. And once again, I got to reiterate it. Looking to get in some XRP. I think it's going to treat you extremely, extremely well. And that's pretty much what I got for y'all tonight, guys. Hopefully Doge will have a good green day tomorrow. Ethereum too. Hopefully we'll see Ethereum pop over 3,500. That'd be best case scenario. So that's what I'm looking for. But guys, thank you each and every one of y'all that tuned in tonight. Hit the like button for me. If y'all are new, y'all hit the subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to our future endeavors. But that's what I got tonight. And I will see each and every one of y'all tomorrow night. And if you need to get in touch with me, I will be in the Discord. So thank y'all very much. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.